Hello and welcome back to the TGG Hinterlands campaign. We're doing level 9. And Council Room has reactionified. Okay. Interesting. We've got Highway with not very straightforward plus actions. Also no trashing, also Berserker. There is Guard Dog, which can help with the Berserker attack. So you've got like in cellar and library as all potential ways to discard Council Room and Weaver and I guess Tunnel. Also Berserker. Council Room, discarding Council Room on your opponent's turn is interesting because you're going to draw them a card. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we want to play a bunch of highways, and then, like, the gains, like, we could do stuff with Weaver, we could do stuff with Council Room. Both of them get activated the same way. So probably going to want some of both. If we get a highway into play, we can Weaver for a Council Room and then immediately play it. I guess the goal would be then to, like, do that and then play Berserker at the end to, like, make the opponent discard back down to 3. Now, granted, they might play these reactions, and so it's, yeah, it's complicated. It's almost like you want 2 Berserkers, one to, like, okay, play all your crap, and then another one, but no, really, you have 3 cards in your hand. Yeah, I don't know. Very tricky. But then the other thing is that there's no trashing, so, like, the whole thing is going to be a mess on top of that. So early on, I don't actually think Weaver is going to be that good because we don't really want to be gaining cards costing up to 4. We want to get the highway first. Berserker has the same problem. I am thinking we want to open with Guard Dog. Like, I think we're going to want Guard Dog in our deck anyway. And a player on their player plays an attack, you may first play this from your hand. So that, like, if they play Berserker, you can play Guard Dog and you're going to draw cards, but then you're going to have to discard down. But you might find, like, your Weaver in your Council Room, and then when you discard down, you discard those, and then, you know, go from there. So I still think Guard Dog is going to be useful from that perspective. Also, like, there's the whole, like, you just keep the Guard Dog in hand, and then you play, like, something, and then you play Guard Dog, and you draw, like, by something, I guess I probably mean in, but, like, you draw extra cards. Anyway, so I think we want to get a Guard Dog. The question is, what else do we want to get? They go straight for Weaver. Interesting. I mean, getting 1 silver probably is fine, and we are, like, in the long run, we definitely don't need it, but we do need to hit 5 early. And while Guard Dog is gonna potentially enable that, it's by no means going to be guaranteed to do so. So I think we're going to go Guard Dog silver. Okay, so do we go ahead and take a Weaver? I mean, stuffing a bunch of, like, Sellers and Guard Dogs into our deck isn't awful. And as soon as we can get a highway, we do have 5 coins down there. If we see our Guard Dog, we will hit 5. And then the question is going to be, do we take a Berserker because we want to attack, or do we take a highway? I really want to take a highway. If we don't see the Guard Dog, we're going to be sad. But I think we're just going to operate. Oh, no! bottom deck both of our opening buys. Come on. All right. We're going to have 2 coins in those 2 cards. And then we're also going to have the guard dog. And we're going to draw 3 cards for our hand and 2 more cards. So that's 5. If we were to draw like 3 estates and a weaver, actually 3 estates and 2 coppers, 2 estates, 2 coppers and a weaver, whatever. So if we see 3 out of our 4 non-money cards, we can still fail to hit 5. Does that mean we need to take another silver just to hedge? It doesn't do that much. Oh, God damn it. They opened Silver Weaver, so they probably saw all of their estates. They might still fail to hit 5 because they might see the Weaver, but if they hit 5 off of Silver Weaver and I don't hit 5 off of Silver Guard Dog because I frickin' sombreroed, I swear. Ugh. All right. I think it's got to be silver or nothing. Guess I'm going to say silver. Fuck that! Fuck that! Well, I mean, we're going to draw more cards off this guard dog, but we could totally still fail to hit 5 here because now we're going to draw... Okay. Oh, they go for gardens. Interesting. Yeah, that is a way to play this. That is definitely a way to play this. I sort of blanked that out, but I don't want to do that. I want to get the highway first so that I can, like, start... Although... Yeah, I want to get the highway first. Maybe it's too bold, but that's what I want to do. Alright. I think we do want a cellar. Or actually, this might as well be... would we consider a second weaver? I think so, actually. And then this can be the cellar. That is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's gotta be highway, right? And then, do we get another guard dog? I think so. I like to see the cellar here. I'm just going to play the guard dog and try to hit 5 and fail. Third weaver seems bold. Honestly, I think I'm just going to take another cellar. I think we actually do play the guard dog here. That didn't really work out. Yeah, this just might fail to come together in time. Should we contest the gardens? I don't think so. Ah, man. I don't know what to take here. I guess one more weaver. By the time that comes into play, we'll be able to take advantage of it. Damn it. Not lining up. Well, we're not playing the guard dog, that seems clear. We want one more seller. I mean, we kind of do, although I'd rather have in. Oh, we can't hit 5, so. I'm going to say no, actually. Yeah, let's play the guard dog. Come on. Okay, well, at least... Do we... I wonder if it's better to take an in here. I mean, this is all of our highways. But, like... So, like, the problem is that none of the weavers down there are going to have a highway to... Shit. This is really bad. We got 3 weavers down there and no highways to combine with them. I think I might have just misread this board. Buying an in right now doesn't really help with that, is the thing. So I guess I'm just going to take another highway. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is just a pass. All right. Guess we're just gonna sell her 2, 3, 4, not play the weaver. Damn it. I guess I should have known that. I was really hoping I could draw 5 coins there. Yeah, this is just not... This isn't working at all. This is... not working at all. I don't really believe in my deck to be capable of anything at this point, but I'm gonna play it out. Do we actually want to trigger the shuffle here? Probably not. Wait, what if we gain a... Yeah, what if we gain a council room? Alright, that was better. We just discard the silvers too? I mean, we've got these highways in play. Stuff is cheap. I think so. Do we gain another council room? I think so. Guess this buys. Well, damn. We could get a 3rd council room, though, with the Weaver. Well, I'm feeling a little better now. I will say. Feeling a little better. Let's get the Berserker. And we're gonna buy triple highway, or maybe double highway in, actually, would be better. Having more weavers would be good, but I'm wondering about, honestly, just getting another seller. Just to, like, getting the turn started. We need, like, a discardy thing. I mean, if we get berserked here, not necessarily going to want... Maybe... if we have, like, highway in weaver in hand... Nah, yeah, we should gain a weaver. And then highway in, and put that all on top. Okay, we can just discard the highways. Because the point is we're going to play the highway, and then we're going to play the inn, and we're going to discard the weaver, and we're going to gain a council room. Can we just take another council room? And take another one. Oh no! we need a seller or an inn. No. All right. Well. Also, piles are getting really low. Shoot. We have the two highways down there. Okay, I think we need to take another berserker, probably just to attack. Although, yeah, we'll just gain a seller with it. Do we just take another council room? We have most of our money here. Not all of it. Okay, so we're gonna berserker, gain a seller. No! And then we're gonna go... highway. Maybe just one highway? Highway, council room in, shuffle all that in, and then maybe we just gain like a tunnel, like just for some points. Okay, hopefully we can take all the provinces this turn. And maybe we shouldn't have taken that tunnel because all the provinces is still enough points, but I wasn't sure that it was going to be. Alright, do we want to try to activate this guard dog? I guess... obviously we discard the cellar. Yeah, let's just discard the council room, and then... we can always use more cellar to... we keep one of these cellars, maybe? Maybe we should keep them both. It is plus actions. We see council room. Okay, we can already Weaver for province. We'll probably just play the 2 council rooms though. We can just chuck all this shit. We do have to be careful about the order of operations here, but I think it doesn't matter. I think we already have the win in hand. Boop, boop, boop. I guess we just play like do 1 council room and then get rid of this stuff. We are not going to gain a gold, I can tell you. All right, so council room first. Weaver to gain province. Weaver to gain province. Weaver to gain province. Decline. Well, I didn't believe. I should have believed. I should have believed. That much seems clear. We can't play all these council rooms, but that's okay. I think we'll get by. The buys are actually the same as Berserker, basically. Oh, we shouldn't play Berserker, though, because they could take province if they have Weaver. Okay. That's like just like asking to have them like snipe stuff out from under us. Wow. Boy, I was like, oh, I was so like, oh, I misread this board. I don't believe in. Boy, did it come together when it came together. Holy crap. It was like, once we finally got, it was like, it wasn't just Highway Weaver, it was Highway and then discard a Weaver. But getting to play the council rooms, like, off of playing the Weavers, man, I didn't misread it. Oh my gosh. And maybe we were supposed to take an in earlier as a consequence of that? Or like, I don't know. I mean, we had sellers. It was possible. I guess it just wasn't that likely to line up. Maybe there's like if you get better shuffles, you go off much earlier. I don't know. But man, that was that was quite the emotional roller coaster. They got up to 5-point gardens. Like that's pretty. Oh no, I would have had 5-point gardens. I see. Yeah, if they'd had 16 more points, it would have almost been a tie. So if they'd had 5-point gardens, but like, yeah, I was gaining a lot more cards than they were because I had a million Weavers. Actually, I only had 4. They had 4. Okay, never mind. But I got to see a lot more of my deck than they did, I guess. Yeah, that was. I wonder what was in their hand. They did have a Weaver, right? So like, yeah, it would have been. I mean, maybe I would have won anyway, but it would have been a mistake to play Berserker at the end there. And then they drew another Weaver, and then yeah, so they would have been able to take 2 provinces if I'd played Berserker. Well, that would have been bad. That would have been by itself. That would have swung it from like to. They would have had 52 and I would have had 60 or 55. So I would have only won by 3. But that's not including the fact that the Berserker would have gained tunnels. And I would have bought tunnels with those buys. So I still would have won, but yeah. Slightly reminiscent of a governor game, I guess. Anyway, wow. So that was That was quite something. That was quite something. Yeah, I mean, we did have poor early draws too. I went from, man, I don't know if I believe, to like now I am very convinced that this was the right play, because the fact that, I mean, at least into what the opponent did. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some other similar-ish garden strategy that's better that they should have done instead. I don't know. Maybe they should have gotten more sellers so that they could have cellared more weavers. Maybe they should have done something that would have let them play Berserker more frequently. I don't really know. But whatever. The point is, like, if we hadn't sombreroed and if we'd lined stuff up a little bit better, like, I think we potentially could have done this at least a turn sooner, if not 2 or 3 turns sooner, to just like have a complete like crazy turn. So yeah, I believe again. I do think, I mean, it was an oversight on my part. I often just kind of filter gardens out mentally. I don't know why. Maybe it's, I mean, I guess it's partially probably because so many of these boards, like they have base cards, right? And so gardens like is often not very relevant, and thus start to get used to filtering out. But I shouldn't have. On a board with no trashing and multiple strong gainers, like, yeah, I stand by the like highways and provinces line, but I should not have ignored it, because the garden strategy here is like, in a vacuum, it's strong. I mean, strong relative to what is always the question. So it doesn't mean much to say it's strong in a vacuum, I guess. But it is, like, for a garden strategy, maybe, is the way I should say it. Or, like, something along those lines. For a board with no trashing, that sort of thing. It's definitely respectable, and I should not have ignored that. So in that sense, I did misread the board. But fortunately, not punished. Yeah, crazy game. Anyway, so that's going to do it for this one, and next time, I'm going to wrap things up with level 10. Thanks for watching, and until then.